Welcome back, you beauties. Yes, we have been focused on sleep, the darker sides, the lighter sides, and hopefully you've picked up some gems. This is where it becomes a little bit funny and quite weird. People sleepwalk for a number of reasons. It runs in the family, lack of sleep, extreme fatigue. Everyone's experiences with sleepwalking seem to differ, and it does make for some very interesting stories. So we asked our viewers to share their sleepwalking stories, and here's what they had to say. And Dr. Shabir Ibrahim, our ENT, our resident ENT, we're going to call you now, is here to maybe underpin some sides to the craziness that goes on. But we have seen some amazing stories, and I can just imagine what it must feel like waking up in these situations. So let's get our first confession in here. And this one is hilarious. So confession one says, I've woken up in some weird places. When I was little, I woke up underneath my mom's bed. She spent the whole morning looking for me and almost called the police. Freaky. It seems that sleepwalking is more prevalent in kids. Is that the case? And why do children sleepwalk? I've found my son, like, standing over me, clearly not awake. Ooh, freaky.
Yeah, I think sleepwalking falls in the parasomnias, which generally falls under the psychiatry or psychologist field. But I can add a few things there. Firstly, when you're not involved in it, it does seem funny.
Yeah.
But when you actually involved in it, or it's your kids, etc.,
terrifying.
It's terrifying. So the first thing with sleepwalking is actually, if they encountered this, to create a safe environment. Yeah. To create a safe environment, put away sharp objects, see that they can't leave the house, etc. And then, basically, it comes a lot, the treatment into the psychology of things. Again, the things that we talked about is creating a sleep routine, monitoring medication, decreasing stress, psychological evaluation.
There is a reason why these things happen. I get that. Let's give you another confession here. So my son sleepwalks from a very young age. Once when he was 4, he climbed onto our bed in the middle of the night and sat on my face. I thought I was under attack.
Oh my gosh.
How would you respond in such a moment?
In that moment, I'd freak out, obviously. I'd call my ENT. Like, I have a blockage. No.
My other septum's gone. It's gone.
No, these stories, I mean, I remember I was in this, I think it was a Standard 5 camp. I said Standard 5, now you know my age.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I think it was in Bainskloof, and I remember we had one of the kids who was a sleepwalker, and everybody was in their bunk beds, etc., and we're like, where's this person? He had walked out and slept on the outside stoop in the cold. And it's like Bainskloof, cold, sort of winter type of stuff.
You're reminding me of boarding school. I remember all sorts of crazy things.
They are crazy things. But you're right. It's always the younger people. I think maybe their minds, the synapses are more active and they're able to do those motor skills while not being actually like proper.
We're just so tired by the time we go to sleep, our bodies can't get up and move.
Yeah, you get a lot of things that fall in the younger age groups as well, like night tremors, etc., which is common. Some strategies, as we said, it's a lot to do with psychological and cognitive therapy. And also, what's interesting is that they also introduce what's called regular awakenings. So basically, you wake up a person at certain times to break that cycle. Yes.
Okay, I love that. I'm just going to quickly throw in this last one because this sounds like a split personality. I'm pretty sure that sleeping me is hiding things from me. I've been waking up to find things that have been missing for ages on my desk, or find empty spaces where things have clearly been taken out. Weird. I love that. Hopefully I'm going to mess with myself like that when I'm a little bit older or something. I dig that. But I know I'm making light of something that can potentially be quite alarming, certainly for parents or for young people, anyone waking up in that space. So just follow what the doc has said. Make sure you've created a safe space, and then get help if it becomes a regular problem, because there is a reason why.